of love, the season to bloom in your reason of love. I don't know where I keep thinking of all these things. It just happens. I'm just a woman unlocking my lover girl era and glow up era. So you guys have to take it like that. You guys have to. And in this era, sometimes I'm gonna shake tables based on experience, based on understanding, based on theoretical practices. You know, if you get what I mean. If you don't get it, forget about it. Welcome back.
Sophie, so fine.
Welcome.
One day she'll take us to church. Another day she'll take us to lecture room. Another day is lead professor Sophie. LP Sophie, so fine.
LP is standing strong.
But I like the question that you asked. Very, very vital question. Remind me the question again.
The question is, how do you know it's real? How do you know that the love you're experiencing is real?
How do you know it's real? You know, there's something interesting about love, and I want to attribute it to a feeling. Now, not saying that they are not all the actions that are involved in making love work.
Yeah.
Quality time, giving gifts, sharing,
Act of service,
physical touch, and then lamba. You know, that's words of affirmation. That's words of affirmation. But I don't know if I might still be naive when I say I think love is still a feeling, because without that feeling, somebody could be doing all these things and it just seems mechanical.
Ooh, fantastic, right? So someone can be giving you time, but they're not in love with you.
Exactly. Someone can be doing all these things.
They can be giving you attention, but they are not. Their attention is not on you.
I'm even thinking
but they are there.
I'm even thinking of it from the perspective of you, a certain guy who supposedly claims to love you. Maybe you're trying to make a relationship work, or you are in a relationship building something. He could be giving you all those independent things you ask for. And you see here ladies say he's not the one.
He's not the one.
You understand?
They don't feel safe. There's no
feeling.
Genuineness to the love.
Genuine feeling. It's a genuine feeling. It can be augmented depending on the skill, the reason, the emotional intelligence of the person that is
receiving or giving the love.
The person that is giving the love. Because at different points in love, say we don't turn on to love masterclass. At different points in the love, it waxes and wanes. Not two people feel love for each other in the same exact amount at the same exact time. Last month, it might be you that might have been the most. You were more in tune with the relationship. You were more giving. We are all trying to come to a place of balance, but at some point it's you that is more on the giving end. At some point it's you that is more on the receiving end. And for you, you have a list. You probably have, I want this guy to be this one. This is how I want to be loved. This is what I want this person to show me, and all of that. And you could still find someone show you all of those things, and you say, he's not the one.
Do you know what's funny? When you said that, right? I saw a video that went viral on social media, and then this man was asking the sister, what do you want in a man? And she goes, I don't know if you've seen it. I want a tall, dark, handsome, intelligent, rich, that. Everybody in the congregation were just going, wow. At the end of the day, only for this man to say longer throats. You have longer throats.
They are selling clay in Idumota. You for make them.
But I'm just like, bro, free her. It's what she wants. She's gonna find it at the end of the day. Now, very interestingly, right, when you were speaking, something that also sprung up in me. Now, when we're having this conversation, it's not one-sided. We're not just talking about, how do you know you feel love? Sometimes you might have thought of being in a relationship, and when you got out of it can even be mutual. It ended mutually, right? And what you were expressing to that person, when you were telling the person, I love you, was actually not love. It could have been illusion.
Infatuation.
Right? You could. Do you know how funny it is that you could like the idea of being with that person? You like the idea of being in a relationship with that person. You're not in love with the person.
Of which that idea of being in a relationship with the person no can't tally with reality.
Perfect. When you now become and say, let me look at things realistically. When the person is not getting too serious with conversations of taking things to the next level, then you give yourself some awakening dust. Woo. Okay, let me really think about this.
I think at the core of it is there's a key word that keeps coming to my mind, and is that idea of intentionality. Has someone ever loved you intentionally before?
Have you also loved someone intentionally?
Exactly. No, it's a question, but we're asking, how do we know he's the real one? But I like that you brought that up, because loving is give and take. So on the receiving end, has someone ever loved you so intentionally that they've loved you so intentionally to almost stay. If it was not love, if it was a relationship, you would think they were a serial killer and they were stalking you. Like if it was not love, if it was a relationship, this person knows about you. He knows when you feel weak. He knows when you feel down. He knows when to call. He knows the exact right things to say. He knows how you are feeling and how to always make you feel good.
And I think that why we're asking this question and why this was just so important for us to have a conversation about is, how do you know that what you're feeling is real? It's not vibes, it's not butterflies. Because sometimes as girls or as women, you want to hear, and that also leads to the pressure I was talking about. You see something on social media and you see that this person always portrays, because again, social media is a life of glitter. No one is going to necessarily post the time where they were down, the time where they were arguing.
A life of glitter.
And not all that glitters are gold. Yes. That's what I mean, a life of glitter.
Some is gold plated.
Exactly. So some is steel.
It's steel, aluminum, other things they put on
they
top.
Painted with gold. And so you have now created a standard, someone's reality as your own reality.
Someone's gold-plated, you're not taking it to be your own gold.
And so the person always posts, my guy every 365 gives me flowers. I have flower every day.
You said Congo Gage, I'm saying I so love B. Say they're
supposed
to give you flower every day.
Or I'm not arguing that if this is your reality of how you want to be loved. And when I also dropped that bombshell of, if you know quality time is what it is for you, and you are speaking to someone or in a relationship with someone who is not giving you that based on their schedule, genuinely they are really busy people, then maybe you need to find who is not busy. And I'm not saying, I know I said jobless, but I'm not saying that, but find what you want and go for it. So you can't eat your cake and say the person that is busy is not giving you the quality time that you like, but it's giving you gifts. It's giving you gifts. So if you cannot compromise going to find that quality time with the person or going to the person's office to spend that quality time in their busy schedule, then find who would give you 10 hours if that's what you want.
Let's say I dey pull mouth for waiting to consign me. This story won't start personal.
Excuse you.
No, because the energy.
Excuse you.
The energy is over there.
Excuse you.
Then the other person, and you have to go to his office.
No, yo.
You have to go to his office with flower.
You already know.
You already
know. You already know.
You have to go to his office.
I'm not even one to shy away from vulnerability. Okay, I will speak it as it is.
I'm just kidding, baby. I'm just kidding. We have a family member here. It says, this is Adeola from Sule.
All right.
Adeola says, I know my love is real because even in their absence, I still feel their presence in everything I do. Wow. They make me a better person every day.
Love that for you. Love that for you. Now, I was talking about attention. So the theory that I was trying to speak about is Tamas. Which is
Tamas?
You can't find that.
Now,
Timothy. Tamas is time, attention, money, understanding. Time, attention, money, sacrifice. TAMAS. TAMAS.
TAMAS.
Yes. Okay, so now, is it love or just attention? Now, a lot of us make mistake of consistency. We call somebody being consistent. Somebody intentionally and persistently pursuing you. We call it love. Someone is texting you every day. They're calling you every day. They're giving you nickname. I saw one POV. Baby, where did they call everybody? Reach your turn. They say, babe, you think say you're in a relationship.
So this will find that one where you talk now, you go far.
Jesus is Lord.
Baby, where then they call everybody. You reach your turn, they call you babe. You think say you did relationship. I'm putting that on a t-shirt.
See, no go snooze, oh. You go lose, oh. I'm not joking with you. Just ordinary. Have you seen all those boys with baritone? Babe, it's not like that. Ha! You can call it. Don't say it's personal.
You know, guys, one of the most hilarious things about Sophie is her impressions. She's not that guy with baritone voice and proceeds to do a soprano voice.
Oh my word!
Come on.
Oh, I know soprano. Babe.
You can't be the
babe.
Baby. I'm going to marry you.
Especially in the middle of the night, you now be saying, this boy, he called me babe.
Remember that year?
My sister.
Did you ever follow them to do what is that they call this
midnight calls?
Again, where I do
me that like sleep.
I hope my mom is not listening. If I don't go confess one way, they go say I don't go come back their house. Mommy, if you are listening, one time you bought You bought 4,000 naira recharge card on your phone.
Hey.
I thought that you've slept, though. She has actually slept. I went to pick her phone. Hell! I did midnight call. You know that midnight call, it end at 4. Anything we make and pass that for, they go collect all the money where they no collect for that midnight call where you do.
Real.
At the Lamba, they go 4:30, 4:45. Now they just send me message. You have exhausted, yo. Yeah.
No way.
You have exhausted, yo. We'll talk that story because waiting and do me after that gist. I don't even talk. But yeah, all those things, people believe that is the real love.
Yes.
While that is good. While that is good, while that is what is building the relationship up, right? You know, you need to communicate, you need to talk, you need to spend time with each other, you need to establish a relationship of harmony, you need to be able to say, I know this person and I love this person, right? While that is fantastic, I think it's also important to understand from what you are saying, how you want to be loved, finding a way to communicate how you want to be loved to the other person. Because not everybody is as vigilant and as professor as some other people that will say, this is me. Some of us are wise. Every other person
overwise.
But
sometimes love isn't just attention, it's intention.
The intention of the attention.
It's about how they show up for you, support you, respect you, not just when it's convenient for them. So even with the busy man, trust me, again and again, and this is not TikTok counseling, hear it and hear and no peace.
Yeah.
No matter how busy a person is, a person who finds true value and true intention in chasing and pursuing you for the later good, knowing that there's something about this person. When you say there's something about this, I want to chase this project, I want to chase this money, I want to chase this person, you're not going to just not call that person or make out time for that, but no matter how busy you are.
No, be say I won't stop your lamba. You they give me goosebumps. Like they talk about this love thing. I just the reason I'm saying, okay, when we go just sharp, sure no go just do this marriage.
You and who?
No, just be the super marriage.
So the thing is, I think you love the idea of me. You don't love me.
What do you mean by
which leads me to my next point.
City of Lagos, I will not accept this on my dime. So if he says I love the idea of I don't love you.
Yes.
Do you know I'm having countless nights. But one, I say I don't love you.
I tell you why?
Don't say it outside.
Did I tell you about the idea?
Don't let them hear you outside.
Some people love the way you look.
Like
the way you talk. The way you make them feel. But do they love who you really are? As of now, not the potential of who you will be.
Are you asking if I love Sophie so fine and not talking about him? Is that what you're asking me?
Because I think that real love is when you see me in my good, my bad, I'm tired, I don't feel like talking mode, and you still stay.
But see, sometimes even that oneself can be a lot of pressure. You know what? Let me take this message from our family members. Let our lamba not be too much. Emeka says he's listening all the way from Apapa. Love is real.
To you.
And he says he's listening on the radio app, by the way. He says, love is real. My babe's joy is my joy.
Oh, you see what I said? Sacrifice.
That's a
sacrificial lamb.
That's a man of timber, caliber, and Iroko. Sorry.
Sacrifice.
But still, we've also maybe not like I didn't negate within Emeka talk, but we've also said on this same show that we should put ourselves first.
Yes.
So how does that now come in play?
Of course, you're putting yourself first. Of course, you're putting yourself first, right? And no one is saying don't not put yourself first, right? But when two becomes one, we're looking at our strength and our weaknesses and how we can pull and draw from each other to help each other grow to become the top.
So fine.
You know what? I need you like you need me, and that's what. Not you. Excuse me.
I love it when
I'm not speaking to you.
When she says sweet words like that to me,
I'm not speaking to you. Bestie, if you're listening to me, this next song is dedicated to you. Okay? No one needs you like we need you here at Super FM 92.7.
I need you more.
Wait, One Radio, Super 92.7.
Still your one family, one radio station, Super FM 92.7. In case you don't already know, Papa Fuete, the brand, and
So feel so fine, so fly, your
and
radio
so
muse financially.
Don't forget.
Don't play.
We've not told them about the people that are selling food, though. See. We did it. We made it past 2:30 and you didn't faint. You didn't die. No. Wow. Around 2:30, she usually loses all consciousness because she gets very hungry. Which is the reason why I'm saying come and help our family. If you sell food, if you are a food vendor, you make the best jollof rice in Lagos. You make the best amala in Lagos. You make the best pounded yam in Lagos.
Pastries.
Which other thing do you like?
Pastries,
She
cakes.
likes pastries. She likes cakes. Which other things?
Ice cream.
She likes ice cream.
Everything. Confectionaries.
If you make any of these products, come, let's talk business. Let's strike a deal. Let's see what we can do so that I can keep her smiling, keep her happy. Dogo likes to make big moves. Anyways, family members, we have a message here from a family member who says, real love is when I don't need to say much, but she understands me. No stress, no wahala.
Akuko back and forth.
Just peace. This is Babatunde all the way from Abeokuta. He's
This
listening
is
on the
giving
radio
back and
app.
forth, Fireboy DM.
Back and forth.
I don't know how to say it.
Oh yeah, it's
I
one,
don't know how to show it.
Somewhere at the back of your mind.
Now, my next point.
What's your next point? Is it directed at Babatunde?
Love is not just words.
Love is sweet.
It's action.
When money and the love is sweet.
Anybody can say I love you. But what do their actions say?
What are their actions saying?
Do they show up when you need them? Do they respect your boundaries? Real love isn't just talk. So. I'm allergic to that though.
So currently what you're trying
It's
to say
proof,
is that you're allergic to
evidence.
soku.
I'm allergic to soku. So
Don't
shall
be
I
lying,
ye
no.
from
Don't
morning
be
till night? Evidence.
While we're rounding up the show, I want you to tell me once again, and I'll tell you my own. What's
tell you
proof?
what
What's
again.
proof to you that
Tell
someone
you
loves you?
what
I
again?
know
We've
that-
been speaking, so
I know
don't
that.
do that with
No,
me.
baby,
Don't
I
do
just
that
need
with
to
me.
know how
Don't do
best
that with
to
me.
love.
We're wrapping up the
Come
show.
on. See, family member, thank
We're
God
wrapping up
you
the
can see the
show.
drama of a woman live here on air. I'm tell me. I'm a busy man.
There's
Please
nothing-
skip my mind. So what's going
I'm
on?
a busy woman.
Yeah, a busy woman
I've
too.
skipped this question. Has skipped my mind
So
now.
Odogo and Odogo rest, no fit marry you. They don't go get time train picking.
Well, let's get this call from this family member.
Don't call me and ask me why I'm always disturbing Sophie so far. Hello, family.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you doing today? Yes. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
My name is Cynthia, calling from Ogun State.
Cynthia from where?
Ogun State.
Cynthia from Ogun State. Are you a first-time caller?
Yes.
You're a first-time caller. Oh, yeah, permit us to celebrate you.
What can I say except you're welcome?
All right, Cynthia. So how do you know if your love is true love? How do you know if your love is true love, the love you're experiencing? By the way, before you talk about that, have you ever been in a relationship before? Hello, Cynthia.
Is she vexed? How can you ask her that?
No, I just wanted to know. I
How
wanted to know if
can
she's
you
been in a
ask
relationship. I
all
wanted to know if
those?
she's in a relationship so that we can now know her experience level of love. Cynthia, call us back in case it is recharge card that is there.
Or you could just send us a message
on WhatsApp.
or text message.
Baby, please don't go. Can you stay with me on Lagos Live?
No, so at the end of the day, this
Please
is
no.
my hot takes. Let's move to Sophie's hot takes.
Okay, we want to go to Sophie's hot takes.
Yes.
Yeah, now let's hear Sophie's hot takes.
At the end of the day, love isn't just about how someone makes you feel. It's not about the butterflies. It's not about the vibes. Because there goes someone talking to you and say, let's go with the vibe. Let's go with the flow. We don't do that over here. We have intentions. Are you an intentional man? Do you know what you want? You go for it. A man who is self-aware, he knows a woman that he sees. And that's why Odogo said, I know that I will marry you. I know what would be. And he's ready to convince her with,
That he's the one that's worth the lumber.
So real love is consistent.
All right.
It's intentional.
Okay.
And it's respectful.
Fantastic.
If you're wondering whether what you have is real,
Yeah.
look beyond the words and check the actions. Because love isn't just about saying it. It's about proving it.
It's about proving it right.
And when they're proving it, it plays in your heart.
Okay.
And right there is the keys
Okay.
to unlocking
Okay.
that potential.
Come on. If I don't gather town criers, me then clap for you, we can clap for you. Stop playing.
I'm a minister of information for a reason.
That's truly fantastic. I love how you emphasize love being intentional, because intentional love is all that we require. We don't want somebody that's loving us based on guesswork. We don't want somebody that is loving us based on when he feel like. Do you know that? You know that that's the way some people love. Some people love it based on when they feel like. You have engaged,
and that's the reason why they can ghost you. They don't feel good. They don't feel like they need to talk to you.
You have engaged somebody in a relationship. As in, you have told this person, let me be boyfriend, let's do girlfriend. Okay, fiance, we are talking to. You don't now feel good. That now make you say you won't call me, you won't text me. 2 days, 3 days, 1 week don't pass. Your love can't be based on how you feel like.
That's also from a personal experience. It's okay, we'll leave that. Tomorrow we can.
Anyway, you say? Okay, before we go, this family member sent this last message. He says, I know my love is real because even after many fights, we always find our way back to each other. Love, now commitment.
And I feel like the guy did the same wavelength. Right commitment. So there's some fights that is not, I don't know if there's.
I would advise that you do not. If I make a play you one tape, but that time where I still the university, things happened for University of Lagos that year. That time where I still the university, I just was diploma now, another diploma era. There was this rumor of a relationship that was going around. One time I was opportune to stay near the room. There are these things in Unila called BQs. So if you're a regular student, you stay in all the different hostels. If you're regular, but you're not regular. If you're a Dogus kid, you're tired. You don't want to stay with all those other broke people on the other side. You're not gonna stay in something called BQs. It was alleged that in one of those BQs, there's one guy, big and black like this, used to beat his babe. They did several conferences, what they call that in intervention, several conversations. As per, babe, come on, leave this guy now. What is this? He say, no, I love him. He's correcting me. Now from there, first they know say sometimes I don't know because of. There's something they call it in. There's something they call it in. There's something they call it in. A
trauma. There's something.
It's trauma is a Stockholm syndrome. That's what I'm trying to remember. A situation where the captive, the captured falls in love with the captive.
Let me just say that. Let me just say that. Let me say that some men.
The captive.
Let me say some men they go back to the roots. When I say some men, they not true. I'm talking about